What is up, my criminals? My name is Mr. Completely Legal, and this is not a Happy Wheels gameplay and commentary. Well, I kind of lied about the gameplay, but the commentary is not the same. This is going to be a gameplay of like a bunch of sortos that I played a while ago. But the commentary is... Sorry, I burped. It's going to be about Black Ops 2 and my thoughts and things about that, because I'm actually a big Call of Duty fan. I'm gonna get Black Ops 2, and I'm really excited for it actually, because it comes out in a week, and I really like it, and I'm just here today to talk about the things that I think will be good about it, will be bad about it, you know, what I think they should be having, you know, stuff like that. But the gameplay is just gameplay in the background of me tossing swords into lifeless dead bodies of Happy Wheels. Sad, so sad. Anyway, that was a pause in time for the many Happy Wheels bodies that have died in this video. But getting into things about Black Ops 2, like the multiplayer, I don't know if any of you have actually seen the videos. You probably have, because it's like raping the internet right now with how much Black Ops 2 stuff is on. But they're using the 10-point system streak, okay? And it's where you'll be able to pick different things depending on 10 points. You know, you get 1 point for getting a gun, 1 point for an attachment, 1 point for another attachment. And it's like that. Well, because like there's a website where you can actually try it out, and I'll link that in the description, I think. I'll try to. Of a thing where you can test out the Pick 10 system. It's not completely legit, because like they don't know which attachments go to which guns. They just have all the attachments and all the guns, to where it still has the same format and still has the Pick 10. And the good thing is your score streaks don't count towards your points, which is good, to where you're not wasting, you know, 3 points just for your score streaks, just for your actual classes. But I think that'd be interesting, because it's gonna show what people, because like say you don't want something, that's gonna be really good for me, because like me, I've never really been into like using my secondary. I mean, like mostly I'll run a launcher to go take out some anti-air or something like that, but most of the time I won't, and I'll just keep my secondary on, just keep it. And so now I can take that, and I can, you know, add on to like a wild card where I get 2 more explosives or something like that, or I get a second perk, which would be really cool. But like I mentioned, the score streaks, they also have the score streaks there, and they show all the score streaks. And I'm not sure if you know that either, but they're not going by the points or anything like that. They're going by like your overall score. So anything you do, because I've seen some gameplay, and you get bonuses for like everything. Say that, because like it was capture the flag, and some guy had killed somebody who was near the guy who was walking the flag to their flag to capture it. So he got points because he killed somebody that was near the flag carrier, which was really cool, because he got extra points for that, which went towards his stuff. And me personally, I'm going to always be running UAV now, because you get points every time somebody gets a kill when the UAV's up. I'm either going to be running that, or I'm going to be running the counter UAV, because they both work the same way. And then I was thinking about, after the UAV, the Death Machine, and then the Lone Star or the Stealth Chopper, because the Stealth Chopper is like the, Blackbird from Black Ops, where you cannot take it out, and you can't see it on the map or anything like that, because it's up in the air. And it's basically just an attack helicopter that can't be taken down, which is really cool actually. But and then they have the wild cards, which were like you could get an extra tactical, you can get an extra lethal, you have all the perk greeds, which lets you get an extra perk for any of them and stuff like that. And then so you could be like running like scavenger and sleight of hand at the same time. Oh, I don't know if that's it or not, because I don't know which perks are in what, but stuff like that. And then I know one thing that worries me. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but on the gameplay for it, there is what is it? The millimeter scanner. that kind of scares me, because I have a bad feeling that there's going to be there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, I can see where everybody is, so I'm going to automatically just come down this hallway and just lay down and aim and use my millimeter scanner and see everybody and be able to pick up kills like nothing, because they know when somebody's there. But because I know they have perks that go against it, but I don't want to be using that perk just so I won't run into people like that. I want to be able to use any perk that I want. But it kind of scares, which is, I might be overreacting. I don't know if y'all ever thought about that, but because like whenever Modern Warfare 3 was coming out, I was worried that since you could get the advanced UAV without dying, you could die and you could still get the advanced UAV. I remembered the Blackbird, and I thought, well, if something's like that, except it doesn't follow its every move, it just like blinks like a UAV. I was like, well, that seems a bit overpowered, you know what I mean? And if somebody can get that and still die, I was scared that people would just be running that all the time. The same thing for stealth bombers and EMPs, which I thought was a bad thing. But then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and it turned out that not a lot of people ran it because of the other choices. And plus, on top of that, people also most of them wouldn't get past like 20 or so kills, which it would still get them like the thing that they wanted, but they wouldn't get them like every other single game, like back and back to back on one game, which is what I essentially thought. And so I'm hoping that I'm not overreacting and that it's going to be perfectly fine, which, knowing Call of Duty, I trust that they'll make a game that'll stay balanced. But I hope, because I heard from somebody that it'll just be like, I gotta point that guy out. I just had to point that out. I heard from a friend that you'd only be able to like use it like every 5 seconds or something like that. Like you can only use it once, and then you have to wait a while before you can use it again. Which, I mean, that'd be fine. You're sitting there, you're going, and you use it once inside a room that you're kind of sketchy about, and then it'd be perfectly fine then. But I mean, if it's gonna be to where you can use it whenever, you know what I mean, it's overpowered. But the multiplayer actually, with the things that they have, like the multi-team and the leagues and hardpoint, it kind of seems like a headquarters, basically, with like a mix of drop zone from Modern Warfare 3, which isn't bad. I mean, it looks kind of fun where you just follow it, but I've never really been the type to where I die and then I have to wait. Like I love search, but like besides search on things like headquarters, I hate because I don't like to die and have that chance that I'm not going to respawn for a few seconds. Like I will purposely just play core just because of that, because I don't like to wait. I'm an impatient person. But which just makes waiting for Black Ops even worse. But because like on the Pick 10 thing that I was telling you about, I already had my class set up, and it was a Scar-L with a foregrip and fast mags, okay? Because I've always been the guy to like run around and always be fast paced, basically. And so I got that with the fast mags and the extended, or not the extended, the foregrip. And then I got the executor, which is like a Python or a Magnum. And then I got, let's see, my perks were scavenger and dexterity, which is like something that lets you hear something better. I can't remember. And then I can't remember the other things. It's just, I don't know. I'll try to link it in the description. But yeah, that's most of my thoughts for the multiplayer for Black Ops 2, and I hope it's going to be really fun and balanced. But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video and enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe to Become a Colonel, and I'll see you later.